the music for now. Don't worry. I'll get it going in a minute, but who knows? I might want to listen to the whole damn album. I have this album written up. First, I just want to say, guys, good afternoon, good evening, all the good stuff, depending on where you're at in the world. But happy Memorial Day weekend. I wanted to go live because I do want to talk about advertising, failed marketing campaigns, and what they mean to companies. And then, of course, if you guys ever have questions and want to talk to stock, we can. First, let's go ahead and give out this full disclosure. I come from a marketing background. I used to work for Gannett, worked for my local newspaper, sold careerbuilder.com. I've seen advertising campaigns front and back, whether it be for employment and or just common everyday advertising, and I've seen them fail. I've seen them, be successful, and then also saw them during the worst times of America, which would be the recession of '09, the housing crisis, '08, '09. I was part of that. I was selling advertising nationally for recruitment sales executives and all this other stuff we had going on, and then you saw the whole world just stop and halt. Well, right now, the world can stop and halt at any time. And I will address you guys on the chat throughout the night. So don't worry, I am reading. I understand where you guys are coming from. The Discord is going to be pinned to the top of the chat. Once again, Discord is completely free, and it always will be. I've been watching other people out here grifting on the crowd. Shame on you, Des Bryant, making his Twitter, you have to pay for it to read his tweets. That's unfortunate. He's a multimillionaire. He doesn't need to do it that way. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But more than that, we're going to talk about going woke and going broke, for the lack of a better term. I just saw right now, Linda Real was passing my way. It was Kohl's. Kohl's has officially started selling merchandise that would be listed as, the LGBTQ pride for the liberal babies. That's what they put out here on this tweet that I'm looking at. I mean, you guys can't see it just yet. I will show it to you on the screen. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like it's going to pan out well for them or for Target, Bud Light, and the rest of the crew. And the reason why marketing campaigns don't work, guys, I can go back in history and think about, the new Coke. I don't know if you guys know about this idea. In 1985, Coke was battling Pepsi, and that was the Pepsi challenge. Since the 70s, Pepsi was coming through, and Pepsi was strong as ever. And Coke said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and beat them. We're going to come out with a new taste. And they did New Coke in 1985, and they had a 53% approval rating. That means the consumers loved it. They was going to go through. The minute the campaign launched and the product showed up on the shelf, no one bought it. No one wanted to do with it, and it was a waste of money. And you've been through Clear Pepsi. You've been through numerous other things that have changed over time. A lot of people have. We all have. Hell, I just went through new Coke Zero just, 2 years ago? A year ago? And it was great. It's great now. I still love it. But I will tell you this. For these campaigns that these guys have started, the reason why people are not understanding the issue or the lack of what they would call acceptance, a lot of people are saying, well, what do you mean you're not accepting? You're just not. Now we're just caving into the fear of threats or whatever they want to call it. It's not threats, guys. It's the fact that the market cap has gone down $9 billion in the span of a week on Target. Losing sales is one thing. Bud Light is losing an unbelievable amount of sales. When I go look at Bud Light right now, and I'll show you guys this really quick. Right here. I already had it ready to go. And don't worry, I muted the whole, hey, I'm bullish on whatever. So this is Kohl's with a child, I don't know, onesie, whatever that may be. And of course, it's celebrating Pride, which guys, listen, I support all of it. I do, to a point. I have my brother who's in the lifestyle, whatever it may be, and does that inherently give me a pass? No, it doesn't work that way. I'm just not a bigot. I'm not going to belittle anyone. I'm not going to, your choices are yours, certainly for adults. But it's whenever you're targeting children, that's the issue. The issue for a lot of parents you're going to find that out with your wallet. Now, I know there might be the small minority, the loud minority that are saying that they love it and they want to, express themselves this way. I'm just tell you right now, it's not going to work initially. It's not going to work for a while. It's not going to work. This is why Bud Light failed, because your demo that you're going for is all male. Guys, I've told you this. That's exactly what they're doing. So Bud Light today, just so that we're clear, they have a coupon or a rebate, a $15 rebate via a rebate, $15. You can get an 18 pack of Bud Light for $2.99. Well, what the hell? I'd be an idiot not to buy it. You tell me I can consume it, drink beer, still have a good time, is whatever you're trying to do, you're trying to drink, and this is how it's going to work out for you. So are you going to get your money? Probably. And people are going to be going dilly-dilly and be about, absolutely. But that's because there's an expiration date on Bud Light, like there is on a lot of things that you sell. There is no expiration date on clothing. Either it's going to work or it's not. Either your campaign is going to work or it's not. You know, the failed advertising campaigns was just not new Coke. I'll give you an example of another one. There was America Airlines. I don't know if you guys remember this one. It was back in the 80s. They had it where America Airlines, you can get an air pass. And you would pay $250,000 for unlimited first class travel for a lifetime. Think that through. Everybody bought it. And at $250, they needed cash. They needed money. And they decided this would be the best bet. Well, guess what? They started losing money. They started losing money by the truckload. And they got sued because they didn't want to honor the program anymore. And this is why there's fine print on all these new incentive programs that they give you. So that was a failed one for American Airlines. And I'm going to tell you, they never recovered. Just when I look at airlines, I think of how people fail over time with the rebate programs. But now when you look at clothing, you just lost all of this merch. You're going to have to discount it to zero. But remember what Kohl's is doing. Guys, my ears pop up. I hear Kohl's, I go, what? Because remember who's there. Legion Partners and Cura and Macellum. The same guys who ran Bed Bath & Beyond to the ground are in Kohl's. And now Kohl's is making the biggest mistake of their lifetime because Kohl's only has assets. That's property. That's all they have. They do not have cash. They're down to $200 million cash, $286 million cash. They don't have enough to survive another quarter considering their cash burn. Now, make a profit is one thing. Cash burn is another. You have to be able to balance the two. There's a total difference there. Now, going forward, to remain in the black and or still have cash on hand, they're going to have to sell their properties, and they're going to. Kohl's is going to sell all of their properties and lease them back. It's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen within the next year. I said it. Am I right? You'll figure it out. You'll figure out exactly what's going to happen here with Kohl's. But doing stunts like this, it's like you're asking to get boycotted or you're asking to fail on. And it's not my personal belief. Me personally, I don't shop there. I don't shop at these stores, guys. I don't. But if you read and if you listened to what Ryan Cohen said from GameStop, he said, you do not take a political stance. You just sell your product and you call it a day. This would be ideal to take. This is telling you they're taking a political stance. Why is it that the products you sell have to have an identity to them? Why can't you just sell the products? Well, unfortunately, in clothing, people express themselves. If people are against animal cruelty, they're not going to buy leather. It's no different. Certain individuals do not agree with this lifestyle, and or there's religious following there too. I was asked a question right now in the chat, and he said, Marantz, and I'll read it to you guys. Marantz, I don't understand how you can support Republicans after doing all the research on corporate manipulation. And you would think it's one-sided, and it's not that. It's not whether you're Republican or Democrat. It's whether do you have greed in your heart, right? So if you're greedy, it's going to come out, and it's going to cost you something, guys. People eventually get caught up. I'm going to tell you, I was putting in gas today. My dad and I were putting in gas, and my dad's hanging out. We're about to go up the mountain. We're going to go running. We're going to breakfast. Whatever we're doing, we're hanging out this morning. And I look at Pops, and I go, yo, this guy's putting in gas in his girl's car. I saw the girl drive up. He's putting in gas in the truck. He put in maybe $10. And then he took the pump and he put it back into his company vehicle. Roto-Rooter. That's right. He works for Roto-Rooter and he puts it back in and he fills up his tank. So every time he goes to fill up his tank on Roto-Rooter, he goes and fills up a couple of gallons to his girl's car. Is that the ghettoest move ever? I mean, it's just what people do. They're nickel and diming. These guys have figured out a system. Meet me at the gas station, go for it. But you know what? I could have been this guy. Observe and report. Let me see the van number. Let me call Roto-Rooter. Let me go ahead and return this guy, report this guy. I could have been the flashlight cop, but I wasn't. You know what I told my dad? I said, hey, Pops, you see that guy right there? He goes, yeah. I said, that's a guy that's going to get caught one day. He's going to get caught one day, and he's going to have to own up to what he's doing. Because you might take something off the top on these companies here and there. You might, but eventually it's going to catch up with you. And that's what I'm telling you about leadership itself. Eventually it catches up with you. I let it play out, guys. I let karma get you. If he's not putting anybody in harm's way, okay, I'm going to let it play out because I know what's coming for him. It came for me. I've had a job where I used to call out, where I didn't show up to work every day. I was just like, man, all right, I'm the hottest one. I'm the best salesman in the world. This advertising job I was talking about, my third day in, I called out all night, drinking, hanging out with girls. I got a phone call from my boss. Hey, you know you need to come to work? Oh, man, I'm just calling out today. Don't worry about it. It's your third day. Oh, yeah, no, I'll be there tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll sell some advertising tomorrow. I was cocky. I was real good, too, but no, not good enough. Not good enough to get kept through a recession. Oh, no, no, no. I'm the first one they cut bait with. Who cares if I'm salesman of the year 3 years in a row? That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much money you make. It's can you show up, have some integrity, and do the right thing when no one's watching. That's the main thing. So that guy will get caught up somewhere down the road, and he'll lose his job. And he'll probably ask himself and probably reflect back on it and be like, man, we shouldn't have did that. Or they won't. And they just live that life of skating by at $10 a pop on a gas tank. That's the difference. So right now I ask you guys, AMC, Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond, these executives, it's their job to go scrape the barrel on companies. But eventually you get the black eye. Eventually you have to live with what you've been doing. And that's exactly what's going to happen to Adam Aron. That's what's going to happen to Sean Goodman. That's what's happening to Sue Gove. It's like you played the part one too many times. Selling advertising, guys, that was like some of the best times of my life. I got to meet with CFOs, CEOs, COOs, I guess CROs too. Meeting with everybody about what campaign we're going to put together for a means to an end, right? And that was back at the heyday of Career Builder when they used to put monkeys in the Super Bowl commercials. And that was like, hey, even a monkey can get a job if they use Career Builder. And it was just like playing on the fact that you're dumb if you don't know how to get a job. And I never thought about it like that. So now I'm looking at these advertising campaigns and I'm saying to myself, like, what the hell are they doing? They're literally pushing the envelope on all of them. I remember it was like in 2015, Bloomingdale's did an ad, okay? They did an ad in like their print thing. Guys, I'm the guy who reads magazines, right? Like whenever I see magazines, I don't even read the articles. I don't look at the picture. I go look at the advertisements, the placement, who got the inside cover, who got the back cover. And I'm like, how much did they pay for that? Like I think about quarter page ads, half page ads. I'm like that because I'm an advertising guy. So when I'm going through it, that's the way I think. When I'm driving down the road, I'm looking at billboards. How many billboards? They have 4 billboards already. They're paying $5,000 a month for these billboards. How much traffic is going by them? What about that billboard? Like I'm thinking like that. I'm checking out The Little Mermaid right now. They actually put out $80 million on an advertising campaign this week. That's how much they boosted the advertising campaign for this damn movie to push it out to everybody. And what's the increase on value? They went from 117 million for the weekend to 125. Like that's what we're juggling here, guys. What is the impact of advertising? So I look at it all. And when I remember I read Bloomingdale's, and on Bloomingdale's ad, it showed a girl looking this way, okay, and the guy looking at the girl, and it said when she looks away, spike her eggnog, something like that. Even you can spike her eggnog, and it was interpreted as in you should date rape this girl. You can slip pills into her drink. Oh, it was terrible for Bloomingdale's. Oh, I don't even know how they recovered from it. Do I? Yeah, you recover from things. Over time, you recover from things. Are some things like life altering? Yes. Bud Light right now, they have no idea the fight they picked because all it was an identity. People identify with the beers they drink. I'm a Bud Light drinker. I'm a Miller Lite drinker. Well, now you gave them an identity, and it's an identity they didn't want. And the men of Bud Light have proven their point. Are they going back to Bud Light? Chances are not, because they tasted other beers and they found out they're just as good, and they're going that route. I mean, Modelo, I can't even tell you how many cases and pallets of Modelo are walking out that I've seen at every store. I'm telling you, gone. And people are just taking them out of truckload, and Bud Light's just sitting there. It's an identity crisis. And that's what you have right now. So as far as going woke and going broke deal, I saw the Ford car. I saw the Pride vehicle. The reason why that's not going to do damage to Ford like the way people think it is, because you're catering to adults. Adults do go to Pride. I live in the gay mecca of the world, Palm Springs. Per capita, the most gay individuals, period, walking around the streets. If you're uncomfortable with gays, you shouldn't live where I live. You shouldn't, because you won't be able to function. Me, I embrace. Are you kidding? The best nightclubs are gay nightclubs. I'm telling you right now, they play the best music. When it's Pride, it's too busy for me to be downtown. I can't go downtown. There's 100,000 people here. The Dinosaur Classic, there's another 100,000 lesbian women here. There's so many, and will there be any type of lesbians? No, but there's just, these are the crowds that are catered to where I live, right? And I'm used to it, and I'm good. So I've seen stores with flags. It's nothing new. Flags everywhere. There's hotels with flags on the outside. And it's like, okay, I know what they represent. I know what they promote, and I'm okay with it. Absolutely. I'm tolerant. Why wouldn't I be? That's, like I said, it's ignorance. It's living with ignorance. Now, that being said, the way I was raised is one thing, right? Religion, it can go all the way down the line. Whatever's raised in your home, whatever's told in your home, you got to be careful. You got to be careful that you don't project onto people how you want them to be instead of what they are. You can't change anybody. Like, you guys got to stop the bullshit. I'm going to beat it out of you. What are you going to beat out of me? I don't like the Redskins. And for the lack of a better term, I don't like the Washington Commanders, if that's their name of the team now, right? I don't like the Eagles. I don't like, and I'm just giving you these ideas that you can't beat it out of me. You can't change me. So I might not like, short, fat dudes because I don't like anything short. I don't like clowns. I don't like midgets. You can't beat it out of me. So it's no different, guys. I think everyone has their level of acceptance, but advertising-wise, marketing-wise, there's no way you can explain it to me how these failed attempts at marketing have not passed the balance and checks. There's just no way. I've been doing this so long that we talk about, we would talk about, well, are we going to put green or black? What kind of letters are we going to use? Or are we going to, how many days is it going to run? All right, that's good. All right, so what products are we going to feature? Do we even have, what's your newest product? What's it, it's so ingrained. Like, you literally go through, like, I want to have a meeting. The meeting's 3 hours, 4 hours long. And it's just talking about the one thing. The placement, the size, this. Hell, even at the level that I'm at, where I work, we talk about how to, what we call it, merchandise, right? Market, merchandise, put out. I told you guys about this, the 6 rights of merchandise. But we literally will talk out why we put a product in the place we do and the time frame and for the length, right? For okay, morning time, this day, this is what we're doing. If it starts raining, bring out the windshield wipers, put them up front. We're going to put those right in front of everybody. You have to be willing to adapt your marketing style instantly, right? And or just placement, merchandising. And I see these stores and Target's trying to put their products in the back of the store and saying, well, now we're in the back of the store, we're in the back of the bus. The connections that they're putting together are beyond me. They blow me away. Whatever is being twisted and manipulated on Twitter, it blows my mind. So if you don't like it, don't shop there. If you don't want to buy the products, don't buy them. But I'll tell you what, when you try to influence children, remember, children don't shop. It kills me. Children don't shop. Children influence the parents to shop. Now, the parents will go ahead and pick whatever the hell they want to buy. I'll give you the case in point. No Strings Attached CD NSYNC 2000, the year 2000, the year 1999, the year 2000. That CD sold the most of all time opening day, opening week. Most copies. I think it was 4 million copies, 8 million copies. Somebody go look at that up. You think it was parents buying those copies because they wanted to hear NSYNC? Or were they buying it for their children? That's the difference. We buy video games, guys. I buy video games for my son. Will he play that game? That's why I'm going to buy it. The only thing I'm going to buy, Diablo 4 coming up next week. I'm going to buy that. I am. I'm going to make sure I go and buy it. GameStop. Going to do my thing. I want to play it. But that's what influences me. What I want, what I like. That's where I spend my money. I literally will tell my kids, I'll never buy you that. I don't like it. So for the parents to be up in arms, I get it. But if you don't like it, then don't buy it. That's it. You have a choice. There's your choice. The company can choose to do whatever they want, but you're looking for They're trying to cancel companies and cancel people. I hate it, man. I hate the cancel culture. I can't stand it. I'm not here to boycott shit. I just don't spend money. I don't shop at places. So I choose not to. If I needed something like a pair of socks, would I go to Target? Absolutely. If I was in a rut, I'm like, man, I'm out of town. I need a pair of dress socks. I'm going to go in there. Hopefully they have the socks I need. Hopefully they have the birthday card I need. But I'm not going to the Pride section because it doesn't interest me. It's not what I need. I don't like rainbows in it. I don't like dressing that way. It's just me. The colors, they're not flattering. So I think everyone's up in arms for the wrong reasons. And the ones that are up in arms, it's a small select minority, the loud minority. And I'm going to say it in reverse. It's like this. How many people are really going to complain because how many people have children? How many people have children of that age? And are we just all freedom fighters? Are we all just upset you're 50 years old and you have your kids are all grown? Are you upset for them? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the bastard. Listen, I'm a Republican, but I'm not a Republican like you think I am. I'm not the intolerant Republican. I don't have to go out there and protest and put up signs and boycott. I don't do that. I go to work. I hate the guys who stand outside the SEC office and say we got robbed. Oh, I want to do the Marine, Mikey the Marine. Guys, you made a bad investment. You didn't get robbed. You made a bad investment. Who are you crying to? So however you guys choose to spend that money that you work so hard on, that's on you. I'm just telling you, it's a failed advertising campaign, and plenty of companies have recovered from them. Happens all the time. It's okay. It's going to be all right. And I think the stock price is going to come down. I think Kohl's might come down if this gets out. 1.4 million people have already seen that tweet. The tweet that I have right there in the back of me. 1.4 million people. That's plenty. That's plenty to get the word out. And you'll see exactly how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to read the rest of the conversation. Oh, maybe you guys don't agree with me, which is fine. I'm not you. You're you. I'm me. I'm no different than you. I'll tell you that, though. I'm just a guy with a camera and a mic, but I'm just like you. So if you feel a certain way, have a beer on it, drink on it. I won't. I'm not doing that. I did touch down. I hit 232 today, so I lost the 20 pounds. 21 will be tonight, right now, right after this. I'm going to go for another night run. That'll be the 21 to 21 pounds. I know I made the video saying I lost 21 pounds in 21 days. It's because I know I'm going to lose this pound right now. I'm just letting you know because I'm about to go running after this in the middle of the night with my sweatsuit on. I am serious. I'm ready to rock. I'm not playing with you. Been doing great, guys. Thanks for asking. All right, so here we go. Preemptive birth control? I don't know, whatever you guys are talking about. I see, that's another thing. Stance on all that, I'm sorry, I'm not a woman, and I don't identify as one. When your body dies and there's a skeleton there, there's only two options. I'm sorry, I tell this to my daughter all the time. My daughter is a firm believer there's like 60 genders, okay? She goes down that road, she's down that path, and listen, I love her and I support her, whatever she wants to believe in. But I don't try to change her either. Oh, no. No, babe, there's only two. I just say my truth. Babe, I only know of a man and a woman. That's it. That's the way I was raised. And that's the books I read. But whenever I see a skeleton, you ask the doctor, was it a man or a female? He's going to give me one or two options. He's not going to say it's non-binary. He's not going to say that stuff. And, I hear other people's opinions on this, and I tend to agree at times on that. So I just agree with the science that I know, right? And so it's tough, man. It's tough when it's in your own home and you're trying to explain it to your kids the way you see it. And then they say their part. What's the craziest part? My wife. My wife is so great at this. She learns to accept my children for whatever they want to say and do. She's taught me so much. I grew up in a household where my dad called us names and they were like not very flattering names. And I've said them on the mic before here. And I'll tell you, man, no way. I could never talk to my kids that way. And it's okay. I just grew up in a different timeline, different time frame. So now I hear my kids talking. I'm just like, hey, babe. I'm like, hey, who's talking like that? My wife's like, they're expressing their frustration. They can do that. It's okay. It's okay to cry. And I'm just like, what? Cry? We don't cry up in here. Like I'm hardcore to that point. And then there I am crying on these military videos that I'm watching. Oh man, the I'm coming home military video. Man, I'm just like, oh man, oh. Don't get me on TikTok, bro. I watched TikTok today for like 5 hours. Hey, nobody can tell me TikTok's terrible. You guys can tell me, oh, China this, China that. I saw some great videos today. Shit made me laugh. I saw some ones that made me cry. I was so happy. I saw some wholesome shit on TikTok today. So maybe I'm just, listen, you might hate me now. All you guys might be, Marantz is the anti everything. Nah, man, I'm just telling you. Yes, I vote Republican. Yes, I love Trump over DeSantis at this moment in time because you know what? Trump's a real salesman. He's been around for a long time. He's been on the mic, and you're not gonna beat him. You remember? I don't know if you guys remember. There was a guy who was talking about he wanted to come in and debate me, and he was in the Discord. And he's like, I would debate Marantz, but it was a meltdowner. He goes, but I'd lose. And he even said, he goes, but I'd lose. He goes, because Marantz talks for a living. He's like, and he's a professional. He's a professional talker. Like, it's not going to happen that way. I say, oh, man, you know what? Game recognized game. I appreciate that. Same thing would happen for DeSantis. Ron stands for a lot of good things, and he's running a great state the way he's running it, but you're never going to beat Trump in a conversation, in a debate. Trump's ego, everything's going to just overwhelm you, overpower you, because he's been in the limelight for 50 years. This guy knows his whole state. He knows how much money he spends. He knows what goes through. There's no surprises with him. So it's just one of those things. So I know you asked a political question, which I really don't dive too much into. Everybody knows where I stand. But why? The truth, Mr. Green Bean, my whole family's military. I support the military. And I'll let you do the homework on what Dems versus Republicans, what they've done for the military. Democrats have done absolutely nothing but shorten up what we do. And I'll never forgive them for that because I know what it takes. Certainly on Memorial Day, I know exactly what it takes to make us the greatest country in the world. To have a force that no one fucks with. What we're doing, rather than taking care of home, we're giving out $1 trillion to Ukraine, and that was all planned out. So yeah, I have a big problem with it because it's not about your little companies, privately owned companies, investments we do, nothing to do with that. Where are my tax dollars going? Because we are a nation of 300 million people, and you tell me where the money's at. And I'll tell you where it's at. It's in foreign countries. You want to talk about being United States versus Korea? That war is at a ceasefire since 1953. We're 75 years removed from that date, 70 years removed from that date. And you're going to tell me that we're still putting in funding and money in South Korea, a country that is thriving. And if you talk to the people, they actually want to be a part of North Korea because they are the same people. They're all Koreans. I've lived there. I know everything about it. And I'm telling you right now, it's not what you think it is. But we have these strategic spots in this world where we are the police of the world. The U.S., you want to call it United Nations, you can. We're the ones giving up all the money. We're the ones giving up all the money and the people. You want to have peacekeeping missions? You guys want to know what that is? Join the military and find out. You have how many military installations right here in America? A ton. And those guys just go to work and come home and collect the check to do clerical work. They're not doing shit. It's not the army, military. It's not some like you're in the field all damn day. It's not that. It's a clerical job. Certainly after 3 years in, 4 years in, and you get promoted, now you're just, those guys are doing hard work. They're cleaning up the motor pool, but not you. Not when you're high rank. You're just going to the office, without a doubt. So it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit if you ask me. If you really want to know what's going on out there, just be a beast and support it. If not, then you'll be Obama. Hey, he stood for change. He wasn't lying. He changed a lot. And I just want to make America great again. Yeah, I know. It's hard to remember all that. Anyway, that's my Sunday vibe, man. I'm doing good. I don't even care what you guys have to say right now about political stuff because I just chill with it. I'll vote for who I vote for, lesser of two evils, and or the better fit. I'm not voting for Grandpa. I didn't vote for him last time, and you go figure that out. You ever hear that man speak, you never want him to represent you in any conversation about anything. So that's my point. Anyway, thanks for asking the question. Hopefully that's a good answer. And of course, everyone's going to hit you on it, though. What Republicans do you speak of specifically? Correct, because it's not just one person, it's everyone. I love the stream. I love what Marantz does. Don't get it twisted. I appreciate that so much. Chip Roy of Texas, you think is corrupt? Oh, man. See, now it's just getting too deep for me, Amo. We'll just chill right there. Hey, fam, I'm back. Don't worry. I ain't going to lose control in typing again. No timeouts for me, okay? Pat Smith, you do type a lot, so I wish you the best of luck either way. And it's okay. You can type a lot. I'll address you. I'll acknowledge any questions you might have. It works out. Wesley Hunt of Texas, do you think he is corrupt? Here we go. Almost going, bro. Guns N' Roses takes me back, man. Yeah, I was November Rain. My dad sat us down, played that song, and said, this is a masterpiece. And at the time, I'm not a Guns N' Roses guy. when I was growing up. I wasn't. I didn't get into really deep into Guns N' Roses until I was later on, maybe 20s and 30s, because I respected, Welcome to the Jungle, things like that, and Sweet Child of Mine and all. Like, you listen to all those songs, but now when I listen to music, I listen to it for the instruments and the arrangement and the creativity of the artist itself. So it's totally different than what I did before. When I was growing up, I just listened to words. I wanted to get the lyrics. I could sing them to a girl, tell a girl something, write a note, plagiarize the whole damn note with the lyrics of the songs on the B side, and do that with all the CDs I had. So totally different now. But yeah, what a song. Yeah, Robert O'Leary, it is a great song. You were 10 when you were bumping this. Good job, man. $30 a share in June. Dude, man, you're asking about, I'm assuming you're asking about GameStop. By the way, this is Bud Light, guys. This is a Bud Anheuser-Busch. It has gone from $67 all the way down to $56. That is a drop of $11 on amount of shares, guys. 2 billion shares. So it has lost over $22 billion in market cap. Okay? $22 billion in market cap. It might be a buy at this point because it has to recover at some point. It just cannot keep going down, or maybe it can. The problem with this stock is that it has a market cap of $113 billion. It is massive. Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch is a great company. It's been run the right way for a long time. But remember, we were talking about buying it, holding it, whatever it may be. This is what it's run. This is what the chart looks like over this whole time frame. So peaked out up to 116, held it strong, came down during COVID, recovered back up. I was buying it, 2 years ago? I was buying around 57, 58, where it's at right now. So it holds the strength here. This is where it really goes. So it can drop all the way down to 52. I don't see it going below 52. It just doesn't make sense. I think people would take money out of it, in and out of it, and pick it back up. But we'll see how the numbers look, how bad it looks. But right now, it's 50% off of the all-time high. So there you go. We'll keep looking at it, though. I'm not buying it. I just tell you that right now. I won't buy it. They're going to fail hard. What's going on here? Why is my list? Well, my list of stuff, my actual watch list is gone. That's weird. I'm signed in, so I don't know. But we'll go ahead and look up GameStop. So you want to know when this glorious stock is going to hit $30 or if it's going to hit it in June. Well, drew out some TA a long time ago, a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when we were all having a conversation. I drew all of this one night. If you guys remember that one night, it was in Discord. Everyone was in there in the Discord and everyone was talking, and I drew this TA. This is GameStop, and it has held this trend line the whole way. It is make it or break it on Monday if it's going to have a leg up and stick right along the line. If it comes below this line, which it has not done in 3 weeks, maybe the run is done and maybe we come and we chill back out in the 2250 range and fall right back to where we were before. And it's 2190 range right here. So you might find something there. But if we consolidate through until earnings is announced, I do not have a date for earnings. I've been waiting. I've been waiting to tell you guys, here's earnings, here's what's going. I don't have an official date. I have the annual shareholders meeting, but I do not have earnings. So I'm waiting on that still. But this company looks amazing. The chart looks great. Looks like great recovery, V recovery, all the way up. When does it hit 30? You know what? I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to do it a different way, dude, man. Does it hit 30 in June? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Does it matter? I mean, does it really matter? I would love it at 29. I would love it at 29. I would love it at 28. I'm still buying. I'm still buying no matter where it's at. But point is this. If it hit there, would you sell? No. Does it make us eligible for the S&P 500? No. It just means we're going to have our price creep up a little higher. It's all normal. Normal price action right now, certainly for the market that we're in. I feel that the Fed is going to raise rates again. I feel they're still going to do that. We're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to, you know what we should talk about right now, because I'm just frustrated with this guy, Bill Pulte. Bill Pulte, if you guys seen him, I wrote him a tweet or two. I made a video over a year ago. I posted in the Discord tonight, and I said, you guys should watch this video, because I made it for him a year ago. And he's always asking the dumbest questions. His initial question that he asked back April 9th, 2022, he asked on Twitter, can somebody explain GameStop to me and tell me what's a good idea, how to invest in it? And I felt like he was just in Twitter land trying to get a couple more clicks, because that's who he is. He's an attention whore in the way where he's just like, I'm here in GameStop. Tell me all about it. It's like, why do I need to tell a billionaire, a millionaire, 100 millionaire? Why do I need to tell him about anything? He has more money than I could ever fathom. Why do I need to give him financial advice and or a leg up on life? He's not giving me a leg up. Oh yeah. He's out there posting tweets. First person retweet back this gets $400, $300, $500, whatever it is. All your tax write-offs that you're giving away for charity, I don't care. It doesn't do anything for me. What it does tell me is this. He just put out a tweet today and said, tell me what's going on with the AMC. Why? Why is it a year and a half later you want to know what the hell's going on with AMC? 2 years after it's been doing its bullshit that it's doing. Oh, there's big difference between AMC and GME. The crowds are telling me there's something different. It's like you're gauging the responses based off of tweets from whom? You believe those are real people? The same bots that are tweeting out your bullshit ass tweets, you believe those are all real people too, right? For free money? Like, do you understand what you're doing? You're putting out this rope and then you're asking for answers. Who does that? Other than someone who's looking for attention and looking for conversation or to engage into some type of, I don't know. Oh, this is what I'm doing. The same guy who talks about buying Bed Bath & Beyond just 2 months ago, a month ago, and how the whole world out here thinks he's buying Bed Bath & Beyond. He doesn't have that kind of money. He's a guy with $100 million, $200 million, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. Giving away his money on Twitter. He's not an investment guru. He didn't do it right. He doesn't know what the hell he's going to do with his money. I've seen his overpriced homes. They sell them out here, Pulte homes. Oh, they're overpriced. But sure, you do whatever you want to do, man. Save the world one tweet at a time. But to ask the stupid shit like this. Wow, a lot of different opinions on AMC and GME. Whoa. That's your answer? There are a lot of different opinions. And the first guy to write an opinion is Daniel W. The next one is going to be David versus Goliath. I think Adam Heron's doing a great job. Oh, he's doing the best he can do with all the naysayers around him. It's like, this is the shit we're doing. Pulte, you're out here asking questions about AMC when it has nothing to do with GameStop. Why would you put it in the same sentence? What is the point? You asked about AMC and now you put out this and GameStop. You don't even understand what the hell you're doing. But this is the guy right here. Twitter philanthropy. Giving away money by the truckload. That's fine. That's fine. That's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to give back. But you'll do it like this, where people have to beg for money and tell you why they need the money. But right here, this is the tweet. I can't believe it. I've been hearing from a lot of AMC shareholders. What do you think about the CEO and his actions? Please educate me on your thoughts. This is ridiculous. You're a GameStop investor, but this is what you've been doing. You've let people manipulate you for information, money, and a movement. Now, because you've been hearing from a lot of AMC shareholders via tweets, you feel you had to tweet out and report on it. That's what you're doing. And yeah, look at this. The Real DMT sends them connect the dots. Do your homework. 1,000 people already saw that tweet. Cool. Other people, B-Strat, everybody's trying to be sincere and tell them exactly what's happening. No, not me. Not me. No, that's not what I'm doing with this guy. More than anything, thank you for bringing up AMC at this scale. Do you get this yet? Bill Pulte, David versus Goliath is so happy that you actually said the word AMC because you have 1 million something viewers. They're looking for the pump. They're looking for the nonsense because they need that interaction. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to explain to you what's going down. This is exactly what I wrote. Educate yourself. It's your money. Stop acting like you're a savior. That's what I wrote to his ass. I'm done with it. I'm done with rich guys coming around asking common people what's going on with the stock or the company. Do your own damn due diligence. You want to make an investment? Go for it. Matter of fact, Bill Pulte, I'm going to do you one better. Buy AMC, bro. Buy it all. Buy it all. Start posting it. Go. Take them to the gutter with you. Because I want you to answer the lawsuits too. I do. It's coming. Don't worry. All these guys are in trouble. It's a terrible company for everyone here that's listening. There's my dude. Chill, people. What's good, my man? Ryan, I'm doing great. Thank you so much, man. Whatever it will be, will be. I just know I'm going to keep buying. Thank you, Pat Smith. That's probably the most educated thing I've heard you say so far. Marantz loves the Communist Party. TikTok for crying out loud. You don't eat. Oh, you get more regular average than you do American Channel than this. You don't get more regular average. Do what you want to American Channel than this, bro. Almo is my anti everything guy. You think Almo's bad? Hot this year? I don't know where hot this year is, but hot this year has to be the biggest conspiracy theorist I've ever met in my life. This dude sends me videos that blow my mind. I'm like, yo, is this real? And they just sent one, I don't even know what it was, about the pyramids in the Antarctica. There's pyramids in Antarctica. I said, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, man. I'm done with this nonsense. Robert O'Leary says, you're the man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I saw this live in 1992, Three River Stadium. Metallica was also there. See, there's a ticket I would never pay for. I would never see Metallica in concert. Oh, God, no. What are we going to do? Plug our ears? Oh, they're bleeding. Oh, my God, I'd have a headache. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Yes, Dane Slayer. There we go. This guy says, I went to a Metallica concert once. It was my first concert. Man, I forgot to hit the like button. About to smash it. Thank you for hitting the like button, guys. I really appreciate that. LGBTQ stock, MOAS. Sure. Yeah, I got babies, man. Seeing that crap makes me want to see blood. Yeah, I mean, some people feel that way. I don't feel that way. I actually laugh. I'm like, oh, look what they're catering to. They'll be all right. My babies are grown. And I already taught them the ways of the world. And if they're going to be accepting on one end and they're not, or they are, or, like my son is like, no, I don't want to hear nothing about it, Dad. Okay. All right, I got you. I don't know what Glenn Beck book you've been reading, bro, but calm down. No, I just, you know what? Adults will manage themselves, hopefully. I got famine and stuff, but they aren't like that. Watch Marantz will be proven correct again. Yeah, it's going to work out. What's up, everyone? Burger King, the new company trying to go broke following Ford and Bud Light. Yeah, exactly. We got a Sunday Night Live. Yeah, Stacks, I'm here. Amen. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Smash the like button. I appreciate you guys. A monk could pick better stocks than AMC apes. XBit, yeah. I mean, I have some companies that I'm paying attention to. I wish my damn watch list was here. I don't understand why this tab's not working. I had it open. I was reading something. And do I got to start my watch list over again? This is crazy, bro. Watch this. It won't let me. Oh, it's acting crazy. It's supposed to be right there. Man. Look at this shit. I'm going to reload this damn thing. I want to know where my watch list is. It's still not there. And it won't let me add to the watch list. They got rid of the watch list. Maybe they're redoing it. Maybe they're going to come out with a new watch list. Maybe. I'm just going to look at GameStop while we talk, guys. That's that. Anyway. I smashed it. Thank you so much. And then somebody said, Mike Lang says, why do you think this is happening? Mike, that question is, you got these people out here claim whole world's changing, everything's going to go to shit and all that, the world's going to end. And I'm just like, calm down, please. Al Gore told me I was going to be dead 10 years ago. I'm still alive and kicking. And the individuals out there that tell me, climate control is going to ruin this country and this world, and we need to do whatever. And I always tell people this every time. You tell me why we have to go green. You tell me why, and I'll have this conversation with you, because my belief is this: 300 million Americans is not going to fix 8 billion people. I'm sorry, it's never going to happen. But the fact that you are enforcing or mandating, this indoctrinating this idea that we need electric vehicles, we can't use, we don't need oil, we don't need fracking, we don't need anything. I mean, it's just too much for me, because I know what I've seen. I've been around the world. You guys are all bitching about first world problems on the left. They just never been outside the country, obviously. But if you've ever looked at how the way Ukraine looks today, I've seen all the videos. They look great. I go look at Portland and Seattle, and I'm telling you, I'm running for the streets, bro. Or Frisco. Oh my God, we've got issues, guys. Anyway, we'll be all right. Illuminati. I don't know, man. I didn't go that route. It's being forced into people. Yeah, it can be. You can see it that way if you want, but like I said, you can put it in my face all damn day. It doesn't influence me or anything. It doesn't change the way I feel about stuff. Not at all. And place puts against them until they're worthless, and that could be, and then you buy the company for pennies. I don't know what it's like. Okay. It's a preemptive form of birth control. Sure. Well, according to a lot of us, right? Like any guy who has a daughter, I was like, okay, I'll speak for me. I was like, man, I hope my girls are gay. Straight up. I hope they're gay. And my dad was like, what? I was like, I hope they're gay. Because I know what dudes are. I know what guys are. I know what Rico is. I know what other dudes are. I know the way their mind works. I don't want these guys near my daughters. And no, unfortunately, my daughters are out here. I don't know. Definitely, two of them are out here trying to live their lives. But no, it doesn't work. They're not gay. So, but whatever. If they were, I'd accept it and I'd love them no less. Right? Like it would be awesome. But I was just like, man, I don't want nobody touching these girls. They're priceless. So that's why I felt that way for a long time. It's just the thing about dads. Dad's like, hey, who's that? That's my friend. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he better be a friend for a long time, up until I'm ready to kick you out. That's about it. But yeah, let's see what else we got. The bigger the company, I didn't even read this part. Oh man, I have some text to get through. Okay, cool. And it says, the bigger the company, the harder the fall, the more money comes out of it. The love of money is the root of all evil. Sure, but love conquers all, right? So there you go. Nah, bro, but 99 to 2000, the kids were at Sam Goody buying it themselves. I mean, you could say that to a point, but not really. I mean, we had a Sam Goody, we would go, but we had the warehouse, we had Circuit City, you'd get your CDs there too, but nah, you know exactly what was going down back then. It's like the bug short, or are you telling the big short? The guys who shorted the triple A housing market were the ones who got rich as F and it fell. Big short. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I didn't know what you meant. Yeah, Pat Smith, the correlation doesn't stick here. That's a housing crisis. These are retail companies going under. There's banks going under. It's a little different, but it's cool. Yo, Marantz and Millionaires. Can't stay. Watch now. I'll rewatch later tonight. Just popped in and drop you a like and keep up the good vibes. Jesse, I really appreciate that. I do. I could be wrong, but what I see happening that leads me to the theory. Nothing yet. Yeah, the non-binary skeleton. That's you. Oh my bad. I told you guys my pronouns. If you guys don't know my pronouns, I said it to somebody at work. I go, my pronouns are tall and handsome. I want to be recognized as tall and handsome, so please call me that, and that's all I want. The way you identify the gender of a skeleton is easy. The skeletons whose feet are pointed towards the mall is a female skeleton. Pat Smith, that is sexist. It's demeaning, and I don't appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Yo, Coupon, late at night. Sup, fam? Hey, how you doing, Judge? I appreciate you and all the support, man, throughout all this time frame. You're great. Yeah, you got to be careful. TikTok will suck you in. Yeah, bro, no, but I'm actually watching TikTok while I'm playing TFT. I was having a good day today, man. Just chilling. But I'm about to go run right now. I'm conservative myself. Well, good job. Biden isn't really that bad. Bro, get your ass out of here, Mario. This dude. Obama, he gave us a phone. Oh, I'm passing on too much, man. This country can't handle another 4 years of Biden. He can't handle another 4 years of Biden. I think he would die. I honestly do. I think he'd get a cold and die. I think if he sneezes, he's like one sneeze away from breaking a rib or something. Giving all our assets away. Yeah, it's going to happen. That's what he's been doing. Biden made pretty good memes. Yeah, there you go. And they're all grandpas. Sure. Learn to play the game. Buy the Dems. Yeah, sure. We should have bought puts. I don't buy Bud products anyway. Thank you, dude. I don't either. The real TA we must ask, that Asian guy from the PP show. You mean you copy, you wrong? What do you want to hear? That, this stock is going to be all-time highs tomorrow. No. Bounce on 25, bounce on 22. Let's effing go. Yeah. I mean, we hit off the top of it, off of the 24 right here. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, we have this week to play out. It doesn't start till Tuesday anyway, so we'll see how it goes, though. I saw the Bill Pulte tweet. I'm not on Twitter, but I saw it. Exactly. There's nothing going on with AMC. No, it's absolute trash, guys. I'm telling you, I've been reading about the movie theater industry and like how it's going downhill. It's pretty bad. Michael says here, Happy Memorial Day to you and all the other brothers and sisters out there. MAGA one love. Sure. There you go. I gave him facts and I'll go to my corner now. That's cool. That's cool. You do your part, man. I know you guys. It's okay if you guys want to talk to him. I won't. I can't stand a dude who has all the money in the world and then comes out and asks people for like information about stuff. Like, that's why I get so upset when people say, "I bought $50,000 at GameStop. You think it was a good idea?" It's like, what? You didn't do any due diligence before you did that? Like, get out of here, bro. I don't have time for you. I'm glad I'm staying up and hanging out on my favorite stream. Okay. These aren't flattering lips. I genuinely love this man in this stream. The King of DD. Thank you. Sure. The Army bought M41 tank to our veteran ceremony this week for Memorial Day. I will go there tomorrow. That's cool, Challenger. I wonder how much money that Polte tweet will cost these followers. Enough, Hands. It's going to cost them enough to be upset, or for them to do new DD and say, he's in. And that's what they'll say. So they see it a different way. Marantz, man, you call people out like Apostle Paul. I didn't know who that is. This is my dude right here. Bro, are you okay, Pat Smith? Are you okay? Because you got 2 first names, bro. Or 2 last names, or I don't even know. First name, I don't know. Pat Smith. You ever seen the movie called It's Pat? And they don't know what Pat is? They don't know if he's a guy or a girl? That's how I feel right now with you. I don't know if you're a troll or not, bro. Because you just give too much love. There you go. AMC is the greatest transfer of wealth from poor to the rich. Yes? Yep. Problem is they're forcing it on our school kids. Local bar and drag. Family friendly. Whoa, get together on Easter Sunday. My town vandalized the bar. Yeah, Whiskey. See, that's all crazy to me right there. They have a drag show right now of a stripper on a cross at Dodger Stadium. And it's like supposed to be like Jesus on the cross, and then it ends up being a stripper, and ends up being a male stripper, a cross-dressing male stripper, and then a regular girl. I don't even know. I don't even want to know. Shit's just too much for me. I don't even like baseball, bro. Plymouth Rock still sitting in sea level. Google image search. That's funny, Stacks. That's funny, bro. Oh, man. Portland, Seattle are the worst in person. It's sad. Oh, yeah, no, Whiskey. I'm out. Hey, Stacks. You mean the Plymouth Pebble that we spent millions in putting a fence around it? I don't even know. I've never seen it. Hey, Marantz, how much time you been spending working out every day? Albert T, that's a great question. The workout, how's it going? As a lot of you guys know, I've been working out. So in the morning, my dad and I went and we did 3.5 miles, and it took us an hour and 20 minutes to get up the mountain. So that was my real workout. Other than that, if I run my 4 miles, probably take me something like 30 to 40 minutes in that range when I do my 4-mile run. Depends how I feel at the time. Might even take me longer, dude. There's been times where I run my first 2 miles in like 20 minutes, and I'm cruising because I have a whole sweatsuit on. Remember, I have a lot of weight carrying. When I was in the Army, I was running 12-minute 2 miles. It was a great time, and I was flying. I can't even envision running like that right now at this age. My body doesn't move that way. But I still try to run with proper technique. I have the stance, I have the form, and I'm pushing through the earth. I can hold that form for about 400 meters. After 400 meters, I start crumbling, guys. So if I run slow enough and I keep it going, I can go. I can keep it going, but it all depends how much I want to hurt. That's all it is. I've been working out about 2 to 3 hours a day for the last 3 weeks. That's what I've been doing. And I know a lot of you guys be like, well, what do you mean the whole time? Pretty much. What about SJIM? I don't know what that is. Is that a Slim Jim? I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. XBit. I haven't looked at anything really other stocks I'm looking at. I just want to come hang out with you guys and talk about the failed advertising campaigns that I see, because I think Kohl's is in trouble because of what they're doing here. So just a heads up. I just want to give you guys that. I don't want to keep you guys up all night. I know it's late. I just didn't want to make a video. It's basically what it was. I don't know. What happened here? Did I miss something? Oh, these guys are fighting. These guys are fighting. Cool. Hey, you know what? Coupon's out here fighting with the, he puts links of like our videos in there. And, oh man. Even Day Slayer's out here. Damn, you guys are tweeting shit. I don't even push Twitter the way I used to. Like, I used to push Twitter hard, guys, all the time. This might be the wine talking, but I've got a crush on Elon Musk. There's no way that's really her. That's a parody account. Thank you. Ain't no way this girl's trying to get at my dude. Like, leave AOC for me. This right here. Oh, my God. Those evil eyes, I want the evil eyes. I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan. Anyway, back to you guys. I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to play some video games and after I get back from my run. I got to go for the run, though. Got to do that. I got to eat dinner one last time, a little snack before I do. And that's it. I'm going to be honest, Pat Smith ain't my name. I chose the handle as it can be interpreted either way, male or female. I'm so paranoid about real stuff out there. I want to protect my babies. Okay, Aster, we'll see you, man. Don't worry about it. Seems someone is short in America. Quicksilver. Okay. Hey, Marantz, hope you and the family have a great weekend. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Short Jim Cramer, ETF. Oh, is that what that is? SGM? I didn't know the name of it. I knew there was one. I just didn't know. I don't have Twitter or Facebook, and I change my phone number so often, like a drug dealer. Sounds great, Pat Smith. Thank you so much, man. Please keep doing what you're doing. Guys, I'm going to see you guys on Tuesday. Am I going to take the day off tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. But you know what, guys? Because it's not like I'm out here trying to make content for you guys. I read stuff. I do read stuff, but I'm just taking my time. That's it. I'm in no rush to run to YouTube to make a video about, every headline I read. I was like that for a long time. And instead of doing that, I'm getting some mental clarity. Having a really good time with my investments. I was up like $1,000-something. I think it was almost like $1,000. I don't know what it was on my Costco position after one day. I was like, yo, that felt great. It was like that. So I don't know. Life's good, man. Quicksilver, thanks for everything, man. All you guys, thank you guys so much for showing up every day. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the backside. All right, GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. I think that's about it. Let me see something real quick. I just want to make sure. Yeah, can I do that? You going to allow me to do it? Oh, right there. All right, yeah, I'll do that on my way out. There you go. I wanted to play you guys a song on my way out, so I was waiting for November Rain to finish. And we'll do it. So, thanks everybody for everything. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. Peace.